I just want to start off with your name and how many kids you have, what their names are.
My name is Jennifer Davis. I have two kids, 13 and 10 years old, both boys, Jackson and Connor.
What has been the hardest thing about being a single mom?
I think the hardest thing about being a single mom is time management, especially when you have kids that are extremely active in sports or school or anything. It's hard to just manage everywhere that they need to be and everywhere that you need to be.
Right, because both your boys play baseball, right?
Yes, both play baseball. I have a wrestler. So, and then my older one is also involved in every school sport. So just being able to manage where everybody needs to be and make everything run smoothly is sometimes difficult.
Yeah, I remember that growing up and always having to ride with friends and stuff, trying to find a way to get there to practice and stuff. So have you ever had to do that? Do you have a good support system with that?
I have a phenomenal support system, and everyone is so willing to jump in and help out whenever, and that's been a huge blessing in my life.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So what has been the best part about being a single mom?
Just being able to be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
Everything revolves around them. So just being able to know that they depend on me is a huge just weight off of my shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be attending the Single Mom Serve Day?
I am.
What does that celebration of the single moms mean to you?
I think that it's going to be a huge, exciting day to just see other people being served.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a great community of other single moms that you could hopefully be a part of and meet
Absolutely.
other single moms and help them as well. What are your struggles as a single mom?
Oh, well, of course, financially, that's a big. You go from having two incomes to being a one-income family. That's a big struggle, and just knowing that that I'm not alone has been very helpful. Mm-hmm. And knowing that God has this, and God has my family.
Yeah, I know growing up, financial was a huge thing for us because we didn't get to do a lot of the things that our friends did, and we had to stay home a lot of the times. And, I mean, my mom was working 2 jobs to try to support my brother raced dirt bikes. I did pretty much every sport thinking of, and it's not cheap at all. And especially, like, for me to want to get to college, you have to do those extra things to get seen by college, and it's not cheap.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, it is. What advice would you give other single moms?
To keep your head up and not be afraid to ask for help whenever you need it. That's been a big struggle, is setting pride aside. Mm-hmm. And knowing that you sometimes have to help and have to depend on others, right. Or at least ask others for help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's no sense in trying to do it all on your own at all. It'll just be even more hard. So I guess I've pretty much asked all the questions. Is there anything you want to add? Anything you want to say to anybody else, or say to your kids, or?
I think it's really important to maintain a cordial relationship with the other party, with the father, and I'm very lucky that my boys do have a dad that's involved and that does want to be there for them as well. That's been a big help, is mm-hmm. being able to co-parent. We may not always agree, but just knowing that I'm doing what I can for my kids and it's all about them is such a big thing for me.
Well, thank you, Jennifer, and we are really excited to have you at Single Mom Serve Day.
Thank you.